Hi, my name is Amir, but you can also call me by my famous name, One Man's Voice. I was a student at the University of Ohio, and I am really superstitious. Quite a bit of strange incidents have happened to me, but I'll mention the biggest one. You all have probably heard of room 428 in the Wilson Hall of Ohio University. I'd count this as my lack of luck that I got that room once. And yeah, I escaped it because I saw creepy things. But that story's for another time. In early 2009, my idol singer and the greatest entertainer of all time, Michael Jackson, announced a series of comeback concerts known as This Is It. It got canceled though because of his sudden death on June 25, 2009. I luckily got those tickets, but after it was canceled, I was really sad. At that time, I had moved to London because I really wanted to see the concerts. I think that was my biggest mistake. Anyway, I lived in an apartment. Behind the apartment were a few buildings, and behind that were woods beside the police station. And if you go beyond the woods, you will find a lake and also some mountains. One day, in our apartment gym, I started practicing Michael Jackson's Billie Jean dance. Suddenly, a friend of mine, let's call him Luke, said to me that he had seen something strange down there. I replied, "What?" He said he had seen this guy with a hoodie stabbing something. "Oh, nah, bruh," I replied. "I am not going to risk my life. Sorry, it must be your imagination," I added. "Bro, are you messed up? Let's explore it," said Luke. But I refused again. He left the apartment disappointed. I knew he was coming up with some sort of prank, so yeah, I ain't doing that. Days and months had passed. December rolled around, and I was extremely excited for Christmas. Christmas came, and I was wandering in the streets. I spoke with my family who lived in Ohio at the time a few hours earlier, and I was feeling really active. I wanted to do an amazing activity. As I was passing by the shops, snow was rolling down and there was a lot of traffic in the road, with people and kids running and walking and all that. And an idea clicked in my mind. Let's go out for a walk near the woods with my friend Luke. I called Luke and told him let's go. He was excited. It was around 10 p.m. and he came with his car. I was sitting on the curb waiting and he parked his car in the police parking lot. And there we go. We started walking with our flashlights. Just to give a little background, the area consisted of two sections, Section A and Section B. Section A was where we came from, and it led straight to the buildings and to my apartment, and Section B led straight to the woods, and God knows how deeper. We chose Section B and decided to walk around. There was a sign that we saw before we entered the woods. There was something strange written on it, DND, and below that was Do Not Disturb. "Ah, you think we're scared," said Luke. And we entered the woods. I wasn't ready to go, because as soon as I entered, I felt an eerie feeling. Something felt like it was looking at us, or watching us. I was thinking to myself that there was this feeling, this odd feeling, that to be honest, I had never felt before. Luke accidentally dropped his phone, and then I heard something rustling in the woods. Luke whispered to me, "Let's go a little deeper." As soon as he said that, I heard a strange voice. I'd prefer not to describe what I heard because it was too awful. But I ran so fast that I left Luke behind. As I was running, I saw the exit of Section B and ran straight towards the Section A where my apartment was. I didn't even know where I was running to be honest. I almost blacked out. I couldn't hear Luke coming, but I ran for my life straight to my apartment. I went straight to the elevator and came to my floor, and then my room, and straight to my bed. I had to calm down a bit. But then I realized I left Luke behind. I didn't care much though. I looked out my window straight over to the police department where the woods were located. I didn't see much, but I also didn't see Luke's car there. That meant he ran away too. But I could definitely see there was something in the woods that appeared to be maybe a phone. I supposed that was Luke's phone. I didn't care much. I peacefully slept the whole night, and I didn't stress out about it too much. However, that's not the end of the story. It was New Year's Eve. It was December 31st, 2009. I didn't hear anything from Luke again, however. It was around 3 p.m. and I went outside. I was meeting with Luke. He was standing there and when he saw me, he didn't even say hello or hi. All he said was, "Dude, I need to show you something." I said, "What?" He pulled out his arm and showed me. It had a lot of bloody marks on it. I was shocked. He said that when he was running away, something was cutting him or possibly biting. He ran away like Usain Bolt and took his car away and ran straight downtown to his apartment. However, in a rush, he crashed into another car and got injured. I said, "Oh man, did you get your phone back?" He said, "No, want to go and check?" I really wanted to refuse, but I was curious. We went back to the woods, and surprisingly, no phone was there. Luke was a stupid-ass dude and went deep into the woods. I just waited for him. I didn't want to risk my life for a phone. I waited and waited, and I checked my phone and minutes had passed. Then half an hour later, nothing. He didn't return. Okay, I am not returning there. I have to do something, I mumbled. I then shouted, "Luke! Luke, are you there?" No response. I turned back and started walking towards my apartment because I knew he would return anyway. I heard something. It was that person with the hoodie. They said, "Hey man, want to look at something?" I ran for my life. I called 911 after I reached my apartment. Well, the police came to the location of the woods, and what they found was disturbing. They found Luke kidnapped and fainted. Luke was sent to the hospital, and he explained to me later that he got kidnapped. Unfortunately, Luke got hooked on drugs, and he later died in 2015. I moved to Texas and never returned to London. I hope Luke is in a good place.